I really did build it from scratches, cuts, bruises, and burns. With the chassis ready to go, I started on the body. If you missed part one, you can go to the link below and visit our channel. Started with the cowl. Couldn't find a piece of sheet metal long enough to build it in one piece, so I cut the side out of an old oil furnace. After too many hours with the shrinking and stretching tools, it fit pretty good. Isn't the cardboard firewall great? Ordered a piece of 1/8 aluminum check plate for the firewall. Used the cardboard for a template. Ordered a cheap repop radiator shell. Didn't matter. I knew I would have to shorten it anyway. Bent some sheet metal for the lower cowl panels. Working with new metal sure is great. Found the dimensions for a 29 Model A Roadster. Close enough to a 32 Model B. I soon discovered they would not be completely scalable. It would have to be too narrow for two places, so I widened it 4 inches. Don't tell. Laid it all out and started to build. Whose idea was this anyway? Okay, I can do this. Took 3 fenders to make 2. Found some bed frames with a nice radius for the rocker panels. Added a nice detail. Left some space on one side for the battery, on the other side for the gas tank. Decided to reinforce the rear panel before I skinned it because I didn't want a bumper. Later I was glad I did because I backed it into a dumpster unloading it from the trailer. Again, don't tell. Rolled a nice deck lid, skinned the rear panel, added some taillight housings. I know, I'm getting a little away from the 32 Ford details, but hey, I'm an artist, okay? Reworked the front fenders, notched them and reshaped them, and added an end cap and some braces. Had to shorten the radiator shell 4 inches, so I placed it between 2 framing squares and marked the high point. Then I measured 2 inches up and down and cut that section out. Matched up perfect, so I welded it. Cut and fit a piece of stainless honeycomb from a big old diesel air filter. It was cylindrical, so I cut it, rolled it flat with the sheet metal rollers, and creased it in the middle with a metal brake. Voila! Needed a fuel door, so I took one from a Ford Focus, hinge and all. Had to flatten it, otherwise it worked great. Ready for some floorboards. I used pieces of my grandson's discarded running boards from his '77 Ford pickup for the kickboards. I cut pieces from the rear cab panels of an '80 Chevy pickup. The indentations made perfect footwells. Don't leave anything lying around when I'm on the scrounge. Also added the seat mounts. See the tape on the ends? Remember I mentioned scratches? Needed an access cover for the master cylinder, so I cut one out of a leftover piece of the running boards. Notice I've started to build out the center console. We will discuss the brake and throttle pedals in a later video. Center console, all finished. Onto the door frame. Door handles are from stainless steel passage lock sets right from the hardware store. Bought good automotive safety latches. Some things are worth the cost. Besides, you can't scrounge everything. Looks like a door to me. Sounds like a Lexus door, only solider. For those of us who care, it's all metal. There will be very little filler. Nice early spring day. Couldn't resist backing it outside. Cool. Maybe a little ride? Started up the driveway. Noticed my wife in the backyard walking the dog. She hadn't seen it since fall, so I pulled up to the fence and tooted the horn. I'll leave the rest of the story to the imagination. Started to build the windshield frame. Note the piece of 1/4-inch acrylic for the windshield. Spoiler alert, the white 4x8 sheet of polyethylene shower stall paneling is for the interior. Also, notice the radiator shell mounts. Added fill panels between the windshield frame and the cowl panel. Windshield, all done. Thanks for watching. Building a 3/4 scale 32 Ford Roadster from scratch, part 2. If you missed part 1, click on the link below to view it. Part 3 is coming soon. I call it The Devil in the Details. This image may give you a hint as to why. Again, thanks for watching Dad's Garage. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the link below and subscribe to our channel.